It is total and absolute mayhem. I can't believe what's going on in the office these days. Hey guys, ECRG here. Today we're going to be talking about office politics, specifically looking at it from the clinical research point of view. Is there a lot of office politics? Can you escape the office politics? Or why is there so much office politics? Why do people want to get political? So I know clinical research isn't like a lot of fields because there isn't as much of a collaborative environment, or it's a different type of collaborative environment. Teams really only work together to solve problems at very specific times during the clinical trial process. There isn't really much collaboration ongoing throughout the whole entire process. It's just specific times, specific bursts of it. People typically work on their own first and then may update somebody else, things like that. So I think that eliminates a lot of office politics, which is really surprising because this is a corporate environment. This is a corporate America type environment. So first off, what is office politics? You guys know office politics. That's when someone tries to undermine you at the office. That little game we play with each other where one person tries to show up somebody else in a meeting or a call, try and one up your team member or something, or try and throw them under the bus when you do something wrong. That's office politics. It's pathetic. People hate it, but some people are really good at playing the game, or some people are just really bad at it, or there's all different levels of it, of how people are really good at playing this game. And people really hate it because someone may be good at playing the game, their skills may not be that good, but they're going to get that promotion, they're going to get that bonus, they're going to get that raise over somebody else who doesn't play the game as well. So everyone hates office politics typically, unless you're really good at the game. And that's fair, but people really hate this crap, I think, overall. And Gary Vaynerchuk, if you know who he is, he talks about this a lot, where he tries to cut that out of his company, VaynerMedia, because he hates it so much. It impacts culture if it's too strong, if things aren't merit-based or based on some other type of reward system. If it's just all politics, it leaves a bad taste in your mouth. If you're from America, people don't really like politics. There's an appropriate place to talk politics. It's kind of like that. It, can leave a bad taste in your mouth if there's too much office politics going on. So that's what office politics is. Now, is there a lot of office politics in clinical research? And the answer, I think, is no, not as much as there could be. And that's specifically because I think the main reason is that there's a lot of remote work and global work, specifically in clinical research. For example, teams that I work on are scattered all throughout the world. I don't work with someone directly in my office in the States. I work with nobody in my exact office. And a lot of people I know may work in the States, but they may work from home exclusively. Like a lot of project managers work from home exclusively. A lot of clinical trial leads will work from home. Even, CRAs work from home. So everyone that you're going to be on a so-called team with is going to not be in your office, or they're working from home. Or some people may be in an office but halfway across the world in like Belgium or like Amsterdam or something, or wherever they're based. But a lot of times teams are made up of people that don't even work in the same office. So I think that definitely helps for office politics. I mean, how can there be but so many politics if everyone works in different places? There's not going to be much room for friction. There's not going to be much room for debate and things of that nature, which contribute to office politics. And I think another interesting part about why there's not much in clinical research is everyone has a different manager. My manager only has one direct report. That's me. And I'm not sure how it is at other CROs, but I imagine it's similar, where there's only going to have a couple direct reports per manager. And I think that can contribute a lot to office politics. So who am I playing politics with? There's nobody else if my manager is only responsible for me. So that creates a big reason why office politics isn't as prevalent in clinical research. Now, can office politics be a good thing? Well, maybe, but I think the cons far outweigh the pros of it. The cons are you creating a bad culture, you're creating a very competitive culture, which can be a pro, but I think ultimately it's a con because people are literally going to, by any means necessary, undercut somebody else. And that's a problem. You guys are trying to be positive together, work towards a positive goal, work together, and someone's going to go behind someone's back and undercut them. I think that's a negative overall. Doesn't matter the positives at that point, because ultimately someone is going to be more worried about their own self-interest rather than the team's self-interest. And in clinical research, where we work on teams, not necessarily in a collaborative way, but teams will make up the big part of a project. Like, for example, on a project management plan, there might be, one project manager working on this part of it, another project manager working on the vendor part of it. You may have a couple project specialists working on a part of it too, all to come up together with the project management plan, and a CTL working on it too. So not necessarily we're working together to create it, but all of the pieces will make up the whole. So even though we don't work collaboratively, there's a team aspect to clinical research, and we can't have people undercutting each other, because that can eventually affect patient lives and affect the outcome of the trial, and that's what we can't have. So obviously the biggest deterrent to office politics, I believe, is remote work, the ability to work remotely. And that's just one of the other benefits of allowing employees to work remotely, is alleviating that stress of playing the so-called game and making it more so based on a meritocracy, on who gets the promotions, who gets the bonuses, and make it more so about work production and how much work you're able to produce, and less so about who plays the game the best, who is an office politician. All right, guys, that's pretty much all I have to say about office politics for this episode. If you disagree or agree, please comment down below in the comments. I'm curious what you guys think about office politics, specifically in clinical research, but also if you're watching this video and are in another field, I'm curious what you think and your take on it too. Do you agree with the biggest deterrent to office politics being ability to work remotely? Just let me know what you guys think in the comments. All right, guys, email us at eliteclinicalgroup@gmail.com if you want to get connected. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe to this video, subscribe to this channel. We love hearing from you guys. All right, guys, take care.